Hey you guys, it's Imani Jackson. So sorry you don't get any makeup or anything today. I was just dropping in to tell you about a book that I just read. So the book is Elmore Leonard's 10 Rules of Writing. And it must have been a really great book because I picked it up from the library, trying to do a lot of studying on editing and publishing in preparation for my continued career as a writer and doing my magazine. And so I picked it up from the library and it's like really faded. So a lot of people must be picking this piece up. And it was a really quick read. But what I noticed in it was interesting because I brag a lot about writing down the Bones by Natalie Goldberg, which is an awesome book about just unleashing the writer within, about being fearless in how you write, taking the time to write, putting your work aside if you feel like you're smothering it, and then going back to it when you feel like it's breathed a little bit. And so what I noticed in Elmore's book ironically, is that he talks a little bit differently about writing. He talks about abandoning what you learned about English composition in school. He speaks about not giving the reader too much description so that they can create their own realization of what's going on in the book. It was just a really interesting piece, and so of course everybody is always going to have their own opinion about best writing practices. They're going to have their own opinion about what makes a great book, and I just found it fascinating to see those two varied, varied opinions by two very gifted, very talented writers. And so, as always, I encourage you guys, study your craft, whether you're writers, whether you're musicians, dancers, whatever you are, study your craft because you need to hear the different voices and you can take the bits and pieces that work best for you and make your masterpieces. So again, Writing Down the Bones by Natalie Goldberg is one of my favorites, and I also enjoyed Elmore Leonard's 10 Rules of Writing. You guys have a great night.